I was talking with the mic muted. So once again, we're just going over his roster real quickly. Seeing Chase. So yeah, he got a defense also. He got a defense go along with that offense. It's gonna be an interesting game. Ooh. I thought all that was 1 year. All right. I'm just gonna let him know if I'm gonna send it now. Yeah, I'm just gonna send it. Let me make sure he yeah, he's on. I'm finna send it now. Yeah, this gonna be a game, boy. Let's see if I can pull this out. Oh dang, he got Cam Smith already. Just had to make sure the defense was right, what I was trying to go with.
PA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Mexico City Diablos and the Brooklyn Barons.
So we get ball first. All right.
The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway from Brooklyn. From the end zone comes Chris Claybrooks to return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. At their own 15-yard line. Going to the air right away, Lawrence. And incomplete to open things up.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Lawrence. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
Down to the 25. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak, and what's working in their favor, The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Man open, it's St. Brown, he's got it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Mixon again. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Diablos use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Claybrook's going to bring this one out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Throwing on 2nd down, Lawrence. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Chase Young in there for sack number 22 on the year, and folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22 and a half set in 2001.
Come on, set.
Now Lawrence on 3rd and long. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. 35 yards that time on the punt.
We gonna get that.
Will come the offense as they take over.
We just gotta figure some stuff out.
At their own 46-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
No.
Not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they
chill, bro.
playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's going to take this one down to about the 46-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. In motion goes the tight end. They go play fake. Mahomes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the defense will get their hands.
Run.
It's the 20.
Let's go, defense.
Bring the fumble back for a touchdown.
Let's go, defense.
And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Let's go, D.
One will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's going to look deep down the field.
Come
Inside
on.
the 30.
Come on, Hopper.
Touchdown.
Oh, you know what? You're
Seeing
right.
some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth
You're
all
right.
game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Now McMahon
Hopefully
to
it
tack
is
on
for
the extra
him.
point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
Diablos 14, Aaron 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And this return will net positive as
Almost
it gets past
like
the
it just broke
25
that
up to the
corner.
27-yard line.
27-yard line.
Risky.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has
That's
struggled.
fine.
The defense has been
That's
pretty
fine.
good. So
That just
imagine
is
the changes
good.
this
That's all I
offseason
can.
may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change at quarterback, running back, tight end, it doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A draw play now. Balaj. He was brought down by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Balaj. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Look at me. Go.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Good pick.
Rifles one, and
I
that's
didn't
gonna be
even see him.
intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner.
I didn't even see him. Good pick.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on
I
the
should have
pick
ran it
six.
the other way.
I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
We gonna get it. We gonna get it. It's still early. A score right now would do a lot.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready, brick.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Lawrence. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And the tight end goes in motion left. On 3rd down, Lawrence. And he finds McLaurin. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
Hey, orbit.
On 1st down, Lawrence.
Oh, come
It's
on.
incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Ready.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. But to throw again is Lawrence. And that's going to be taken in by Ashton Doolin. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Balaj. 16 yards, a 1st down. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a 2nd half that they have to play, but so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And that was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
This offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Lawrence will throw. And it's caught. Touchdown.
That was a big score. Big score.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Barons have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Much needed.
Possession is theirs at their own 3-yard line.
So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get it,
I can't throw it away.
He's taken down.
Can't throw it away.
Lawson. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
well, most of the time when you're talking about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
Oh, okay, foul I'm looking for. We're going to have to burn the timeout. Let's just burn this timeout.
And with the play clock about to expire, Kyle Shanahan's going to use a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Let's go here.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. In motion comes the tight end left.
Hey, exit.
Now on 2nd and 16, Lawrence.
No, 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 no. That was not
And he
it.
goes down once more.
Multiple defenders getting to
That
him
was
there
not
for a
it.
huge loss.
Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one.
It won't let me throw it away.
Absolutely, they're looking up
Maybe
at the top
I
spot, but they might be
don't know
looking
why
down
I
at the
pumped.
2nd spot pretty soon.
I didn't try to plump.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. And they'll send the slot in motion left. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, a tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw.
I thought he was going to catch that one.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
And a fair catch taken back near.
All right, now we just got to play defense. Let's go, D.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Mahomes now on first down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw there complete to Mooney. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And it's intercepted. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The final 2 quarters.
I ain't gonna lie, missing that field goal hurt.
As the second half of Week 17 is underway. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First down and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
They're always hoping on that type of a play that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Slot man moves right. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Able to connect with Dotson.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. That's out to the flat for Gibson. Touchdown! Antonio Gibson.
Good job,
15-yard touchdown grab. And the Barons are an extra point away from evening this one up.
He's been timing them lately. People have really been timing those blocking and field goals.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yo, that was a catch and a throw. I'm not even mad. He did that. He did that.
McManus's point after is good, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
Rock it.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. A handoff as they run the counter play. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Lawrence to throw. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. Touchdown!
Let's go, offense. Y'all looking like y'all know what y'all doing a little bit.
6th on the year. And the
Let's go.
Are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
From the 30 on second down, Mahomes. And that's caught inside the 35. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 39 yards there, a big one.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On first down, Mahomes. He's going to let it go again. And it's caught. Touchdown. Darren Waller. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And his guys are going to take the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Lawrence. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. From the shotgun, Lawrence. To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down in bounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
On the set.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Yes. Hey,
Again, it's Lawrence. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. They'll send the tight end in motion left.
Hey, stop.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence again. Over the middle, he gets it to Gibson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Lawrence. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. The 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell them to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll run with Mixon. And he is going to have the first down as he's up to his own 13-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Mahomes now on 1st down. That is caught downfield. It's Waller. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, if you're a fan of offensive football, this game is for you because this one's been much more like a tennis match than a football game. Back and forth, and there's another example right there of another big play in the passing game.
They try to eat some clock with Mixon, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. An option handoff here to Mixon. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Rolling to his left. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him to completion.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lawrence. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
On the ready.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. And that's intercepted yet again. And that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good
We needed that turnover, though.
65
Let's see if we can steal another
now
one.
as he's done that on 15 carries. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Charles, defensively, 1 timeout left. Do you use it here, or do you let it roll to the 2-minute warning?
I would use it here because you're going to get the 2-minute warning stoppage as well. And then that means you have to snap the ball again. Something could happen. Something could go awry. You could get the ball back. I wouldn't let it run.
It's Mixon on the counter.
Wow, come on, don't do me
He's
like
going to have
that.
to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. To throw is Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Now, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. Fielded at the 20. That'll be a
Gonna break it to the
43-yard punt, but a
outside.
net of just 33 following a 10-yard return.
At their own 30-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Back to throw, Lawrence. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Here's Lawrence.
Ooh, he almost.
Intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
4th down. Here's Lawrence. It's intercepted yet again.
I probably had somebody open that low too. I got tunnel vision. I got tunnel vision. Good game.
Comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
I probably had somebody wide open.
Back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because
they just got hurt.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute,
He just got hurt
just
on that
about
one.
seal it. Now McManus for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Dang. Who was in it though? They chose to fight.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
I just gotta be better with my play calling.
Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And tackled at the 21.
I could have ran it a little bit more.
A net negative there of 4 yards.
I could have called better plays, like right now.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
And this is
I should have
intercepted,
floated it.
and that should do it. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon, and he's able to get
I
it
should have
to
high
the
passed and
41-yard
floated.
line.
With the points that we've
It's
seen
fine.
scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that.
He's got a man, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Even with the big lead here in the fourth, it still bombs away, and frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
Dang.
The Chargers are not happy for
We gave the ball away too much. Way too much. We gonna get that though. We know we still got a long way to go. But that ain't do too bad. He had 5 turnovers, I had 6. Ain't win no game that way. We got stops though. That's all that matters. Because we know what we need to fix. And we gonna fix it all season. So, alright y'all. Until next time.